Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. This is a weird one, guys. This is interesting. This place is called Moss Mansion, is where we went to next. The Moss Mansion. Ghosts. It's what I'm calling this. I'm just going to call it Moss Mansion. They say this place is so haunted, the staff will not talk about it in the house itself. Now, outside the house, it's a different story. I'll tell you in a bit. It was built in 1903 by Preston Bayard Moss. He built it for his family, of course, his wife and his parents, from his oldest to his youngest children. So many died in this house, though, guys. So many. From what I've read and what Sarah looked up, they all haunt this place. Yeah, every one of them. Some died young, others died later in life. From what Sarah's gathered, one died at 88, another died at 5 years of age. The feel of this house, from what I've read and what I've heard, was the feel of it being loved and lived in. Okay. Now, when Sarah first got the information for this, I was like, what are you kidding me, girl? This place cannot be haunted by that many people, by that many ghosts. She still begged me to take the money and do the check. Just go look at it. So, me and Jim and Sarah, we packed up our things and we started trying to get interviews. None of them would interview inside the house at all. None of them. None of them would give us anything on what they saw or heard inside the house. So, what being said, I was busy handing out the company number. Well, not the company number, my cell phone number. And tell them if they feel like if they're up for telling us anything after work, right ahead. One of the ladies said, no use, the staff won't talk. It's like, I'm not worried about that. We're here to hook up the cameras and stuff and all that. This is from the owner, well, the city owner, whichever, I don't know. Asked us to come and hook up the equipment, get what's going on, get the information that we need, whatever we could get our hands on. They wanted to know why people were so scared of the place. Some people were, not all of them. So we hook up our equipment. Sarah just is so, for some reason she was laughing, she was happy, she was feeling just good. I was scared. Jim was scared. And it takes a lot to scare Jim. So, as we're doing this equipment scans and putting up places, scanning the place for EVPs and whatnot, making sure the place is clean. I mean, it being an old house, you're going to get some faulty wiring and everything like that. What have you. Sometimes code spots can be where there's a faulty wire or just cold air. Or, it's an old house, so the wiring is not going to be up to date and whatnot like that. Stuff like that. We do our basic stuff. After finding out where the hot spots would be from the faulty wiring or the bad wiring or drafty floorboards, whatever, we stuck our stuff away from it, far enough away to where, okay, we know that this is here, we gotta put our cameras over there. got to put our EVP equipment over here, so it won't be set off by electrical flow, whatever. So we set this up, and Sarah's just giddy. I too believe, that yes, because she's a sensitive, she feels what these people feel. But we're here to catch ghosts. We're here to see if there's any ghosts here, anything paranormal. I mean, we've seen everything. I've yet to see a happy ghost, if you know what I mean. No, the issue was, is that we were going to spend the night in this house. They had a bed set up, which they don't allow many people to stay in this house. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if this is B&B or what. Well, it was arranged for us to stay the night. And we were going to sleep in different rooms. I was going to sleep in the master bedroom. Sarah was going to sleep in one of the daughter's rooms. And Jim was going to sleep in one of the son's rooms. So, we do this. We hook this up. We're settling in for the night. We were going to take, we were going to leave cameras and EVP equipment in our room. In case something happened in the room. We don't know what all happens in this place. We weren't given too much information. So, as I'm sleeping, I start hearing some stuff move around the room I'm in. Furniture or something. I don't know. I was hoping that the camera got this on, recorded it. Jim set it up, hopefully, pretty well. So I'm looking around the place. We get up. We check the cameras and whatnot. We make sure everything's going good. I caught the furniture moving in my room. I think it was like a chair or something. Nothing too big. I mean, it wasn't maleficent or nothing harmful in either of our rooms. I'm looking around everywhere. We're checking, we're scanning. We get a couple of voices here and there. But nothing of anger. No anger. No, nothing but where's mommy? That's about it. Or hello and stuff like that. That's all we call. So we stayed another night. And I wake up and Sarah's in my room. Okay. She walks up to me and, well, keeping it PG-13. Put it this way, I turned off the camera. I'm not gonna say what happened. Use your imagination. We wake up in the morning. Sarah's sleeping next to me. Jim walks in and just stares and stares at me. Now, no one's sure how these people died. Most of them died of old age or sickness or illness, like I said. And like I said before, this place is full of nothing but happiness. There's nothing bad about this place. Except for the strange crap that happened between me and Sarah the entire time. She would not leave my sight. She would not stop holding on to me. She held my hand through most of the investigation, and that kind of creeped me out. She did everything I asked her to do with the cameras and everything, the setting up and stuff like that, without complaint. That is not like Sarah. That was creepy. With that, that's where I'm going to end it. This creepy haunted mansion we've got a few interviews that we gave to the head manager, and we got our money. The interviews were, of course, done outside the mansion. For some reason, no one would talk bad about the place. They always had a feeling of happiness going in it. Nothing bad. It was all good, and that's what creeped me out. Jim and I were just neutral throughout the entire thing. I guess because we're not sensitive, we weren't there long enough. I don't know. It was just weird. Honest to goodness weirdness. But on to the next date. Hey guys, I hope this one did something for you guys, because this is, like I said, a lot of my stuff is going to be more realistic than fantasy and fantastical. I'm trying to work towards what would actually be seen in a haunted position, stuff like that. And yes, of course, the last one was kind of interesting, but it's nothing somebody would not see in a situation like that, or been heard, would have heard. And yes, it would have been faint, more fainter, I know this. And the last one, I know this. This one, well, feelings, mostly sounds, stuff like that. That's what might happen. I'm not sure if it would, it's what might happen. And you're not going to go on every investigation and run up on a creature or something like that's going to kill you. I'm not going to go dark on you guys. Not unless I feel like it. Or the house has some type of darkness to it. This thing, like I said, the research that I did, that I say that Sarah does, it was all happy. It's like it was loved. The house was loved. There was nothing bad about it. No one died. Well, they died in it, but no one was trying to kill somebody in it. It just had a feeling of happiness and loved and lived in. And, well, I'm hoping that what I did portrayed that. I'm not going to say, oh, there's people being strangled, when there's no thing of people being strangled in the house that I can get the information on. Now, was it that hotel? Yeah, that one hotel, yes. There were some people who did say they felt like they were being strangled in a certain area. I used that in the story, and I will continue to use stuff that happens in these places in the story. Because that's how it is. I'm not going to lie to you and put something in it where there's nothing there to be. Not a lot of times. I mean, the last one did a lie. Oh, no, I didn't lie. It's called telling a story. I didn't do a lot of research on that one as part of Remote one, because I couldn't find one that I thought I found one that y'all would like. And I did. And I put, from what I know, a little bit about researching the paranormal, what I've heard and what I've read about the paranormal. I used information from stuff like that to create a story. Like I said, this is a story, nothing more. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, good luck and good night.